I think everybody has someone in their life that they want to cut out of their life, but not necessarily in a negative way. More so, they just know that somebody or something is holding them back. It takes a lot of bravery to stand up and be like, I deserve better. And I'm gonna decide that this person isn't a part of my life anymore. This song being the anthem to that emotion and that action is a really empowering thing for people. Like, thank God you're not in my life anymore. It's funny. So when we wrote the song, I didn't have a particular person in mind. It was sort of like this archetype of a person that I saw in my head, like the LA girl that's always going out, that's celebrating her birthday for 2 weeks straight. That's who I wrote the song about. Getting to say these things in a song with this tone of nonchalance and happiness and celebration for cutting someone out of your life, I thought was like a really interesting juxtaposition because I'm focusing on like all the negative aspects of this person.
Yeah. Tomorrow is your birthday. I thought it was last Thursday, girl.
I didn't write it like, oh, I don't care about you, so I forgot your birthday. I wrote it like, your birthday was literally last Thursday. Why are you still celebrating it this week?
We know you love a party. Go celebrate and I'll be.
There's a type of person that always wants to be out and that always wants to be in the scene and connected and like with cooler people. If that's what you want to do every night of the week and every weekend, there's something wrong. I don't know. I think the way that I navigate in like the social scene in the music industry is I'm still really tight with all my home friends. I live with 2 of my home friends. And I also still love going out and meeting people and hanging out with my artist friends. Me being involved in all those things really grounds me and lets me not get swept up in the craziness that is the music industry. And I think this girl that this song is about fucking loves that world of like the scene and being swept up and like social climbing, literally.
On my way to distant shores, if you weren't so insecure.
I don't know. I'm thinking of like cartoons that I used to watch when I was younger and just like the romanticism of like a sailor that's like always on the road and like is attached to nothing on land. That's sort of like the metaphor that I was reaching for in my head. It's really about like, I'm already gone. Like I've already decided that this person is not my friend and I don't want anything to do with them.
You'd learn to close each open door for me. Oh, babe.
I'm putting in all of this energy to cut you out of my life and I'm really trying to not be mean about it. And if you had a shred of dignity, you would like accept that and like help me sever these ties by like not calling me because this is obviously toxic.
Hang up if you ever think of calling me up, not afraid to say it, darling.
That was just the best way to start the chorus. Don't even call me. Like, stop calling me before you think of calling me. Don't you even fucking think about calling me. It's like that energy. It's like, we know this isn't working. We know this isn't healthy. Why are you like convincing yourself and trying to convince me that it is healthy? Sometimes I just want to, I would pick up the phone. Either I'm curious, I'm like, what could they possibly have to say to me? Or I'm like, is something wrong? Like, is someone in trouble? Is someone hurt? But like, I think the smart part of me knows to just ignore that regardless.
Sorry, I'm not sorry if it hurts. I don't mean to make it worse. I've decided that I'm not your fucking friend.
I'm not going to apologize for the way that I feel. At the same time, I am sorry if it's hurting you. There's such like a dual personality in the song because I really want to treat everyone around me with kindness. But like if somebody is doing fucked up shit to you, if the worst thing I'm doing is cutting you out of my life, that's not like malicious. That's just like, okay, bye, I'm done. I don't need this. Even though it's like not who I am as a person feeling this way, like I've obviously felt this way. And I think just expressing it in a song and putting it out, it's just a moment, you know, it's not who I am.
Right now, there's not much that we agree on. Sit down if you need someone to lean on. Honest, if I'm coming to your place, it's to say it to your face. I've decided that I'm not your fucking friend.
She wants me to come over and just talk through whatever the situation is. The only reason I would come over is to like tell you to your face that this is over. I'm not your friend. We are not friends. This is nothing. Like that's the only reason I'll come over, but I'm not going to do that because that's like, I don't know. That's harsh and that's hard and like, I don't know.
I think you might be okay. Could care less what your friends say.
I say that line sarcastically, almost. Like, you're going to be fine. Like, you have a whole life outside of this situation. You're going to move on. Everything's going to be all right. Like, stop caring so much about this. Your friends are going to have an opinion about it. Maybe they think I'm being harsh or whatever it is, but I don't want anything to do with any part of your life, and that includes your friends, because I don't want all of these negative aspects of their life. I don't care what you have to say about this, and I don't care what your friends have to say about it. I'm out.
Well, I'd rather sit in silence than be here while you're crying.
I'm not as nonchalant and easy about it as it sounds like I am in the song. Like, the song is a mood. It's like made to make this very intense emotional thing feel easy. But in reality, it's like a really difficult thing to cut someone out of your life, because it's not like all of a sudden I hate this person. It's more that I know that they're bad for me. And I know that like the dynamics of the relationship are damaging to like likely both of our mental healths.
Darling, watch me disappear. Ignorance is bliss, I hear.
That is such a casual, playful way to say a really serious thing. Darling, watch me disappear. It sounds like I'm about to do a magic trick, but in reality, I'm cutting you out of my life and walking away. And ignorance is bliss, I hear. I think I flipped that phrase a little bit, because ignorance is bliss usually means if you're not thinking about something, then you have nothing to worry about. If you don't know about it, then it doesn't exist type argument. So it's sort of like ironic that I would tell her ignorance is bliss, I hear, because I'm telling her, oh, just ignore me, just forget about it. It's going to be fine.
And I have always been sincere to you, oh babe.
I think I'm always the one to open up in a relationship, but not in the, hey, I really like you kind of way, more in the like, hey, I'm going to be honest with you about my expectations. For example, like what usually happens is like, I really like hanging out with you. I don't know where this is going to go, but I'm not thinking about that yet. And I hope that's cool. Like, I feel like that's the easiest way to start something. You're not doing anything wrong. Even if that person likes you and you decide you don't like them, at least you were honest the whole time, and there's nothing they can hold against you besides the fact that they got hurt if you don't want to be with them. But I think if I did like someone early on in a relationship, I wouldn't say it. And I would say exactly what I just said before, because that makes it, I think, fun. This is obviously like a really hard time to be stuck in your apartment or stuck in your home with everything that's going on in the world. It's really, really scary. I think it's really helpful to like pick up a hobby, and I've been cooking a lot. I've been cleaning my apartment and like decorating and stuff, and just finding little things that make me happy. Low key to just kill time, because all we have to do is wait.